Hello, beautiful people. So this might be one of my last videos, if not permanently, at least for a while. It's interesting because for those of you who've been following my channel for some time, I have explained to you in the past that this channel was not my idea. It was a nudge that was given to me. It was something that Jesus actually asked me to do repeatedly until I said, okay, it wasn't something I wanted to do. I have no social media presence. I'm an extremely private, empathic person, and I protect my energy and my children's energy, very fiercely. And so it wasn't something that I wanted to do, but eventually it just became too much. He kind of twisted my arm. So I did open the channel, and there have been times when I've said, I think it might be time to stop now. And he's always said, just keep going till July, keep going till July. And I had no idea why. But yes, I have made a decision in the last couple of days, and it is going to be starting most likely in July. So I can see why it might be harder from July onwards to post. So I'm just going to put out now the messages that I feel are most important, or that they want me. This one's actually from me. But if there is something that I get told by, Yeshua, Mary, Archangel Michael, the Holy Spirit that needs to be put out, then I will, because there's only a few weeks left. So we're winding down. Now, one thing I want to say, just quickly as well, I'm still going to be doing my healing. So that is my number one focus, I am a healer first and foremost. And I do want to say that, I write Reiki on my website because that's something that does not freak people out as much. The reality of it is, I wouldn't call myself a Reiki healer. I'm a healer who works with Jesus, and I work with Archangel Raphael, for my healings. Sometimes Michael as well. That's a different kind of healing, slightly darker side to that. So we'll leave that alone. But yes, I do healings with assistance. But I have been given more and more power, and I'm being given more at a very, very fast rate. Actually, it's in my hand. In my left hand is where Yeshua actually put my healing energy, and they have been more and more powerful actually in recent times. So, and on that, I actually did a healing on myself last night, and this is really interesting. I want to share this because it's about how, sometimes we talk about ascension as though we go from, the root chakra and we're ascending up, but we're always healing. The healing never stops. So, as some of you will know, I recently had some crazy crown chakra upgrades, and I've said to you, I'm not the same person I was before that happened. I'm a different person now. But, just because I'm a different person does not mean that everything is gone, and I might have thought that it was. But I had, after my son's birthday, it started. My son turned 4 on Saturday. And after that, I started to get really debilitating back pain. And it's something that I've had actually for, the last few years. It's been sort of on and off, and usually I'll get a massage and then it's fine. Anyway, it got worse and worse and worse, and I could barely walk yesterday. And I thought, I can't look after my kids when I'm in this much pain. It was excruciating, actually. So I went to get a massage, and I thought it'll be fine after the massage, but it wasn't fine. And she was amazing, and it still wasn't fine after the massage. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have to do a healing on myself. So funny because I'm always doing healings on other people, but I won't do one on myself. It's almost like I feel like I need to save that energy for other people who need it, and I have to be in excruciating pain to actually use it on myself. But I did a healing on myself yesterday out of sheer necessity, and I did it with Yeshua. And what he did was not what I expected. So he opened up my back, right? And then he started to pull out all this black gunk from it. And he was just, pulling it out, cupping it out and chucking it to the side. Chucking, sorry, is Aussie for throwing it to the side. And I thought, surely that's it. Surely we're done now. There was more. There's gunk. And he was going so deep that it was like not in my back anymore. It was at the front, right? So basically the whole sacral area, he was just pulling gunk out of it. And I said, I let him do it for a while. Then I was like, okay, what were you doing? And he said, all of your abandonment wounds, that's causing your back pain. This is all your abandonment wounds, basically. And then I sort of had a little flashback of my whole life, and thought, you know what? Abandonment wounds, if that causes back pain, then, truly, I'm surprised I've been walking all these years. Really, because that's a lot of abandonment. We won't go into it. But yeah, so, and I didn't even know that abandonment wounding causes back pain. So if you are getting pain in the lower back, please understand that it could be arthritis. It could be, knotting. It could be something. But if you've gone and gotten a massage and you don't have arthritis and you don't know where it's coming from, it could be abandonment wounding, yeah? And here I was thinking that my sacral was like my chakra. No, I mean, not the only one, but, I think everybody has their favorites, right? And for me, it's like when I meditate, I know the root and the solar plexus and the throat will take a little bit longer to fire up. They're just like that. Yeah, they just take a little bit longer. I can always get them to a place where I'm like, oh yeah, that feels lovely now, and the wheel is spinning. But the sacral and the heart and the third eye, they're always just ready to go. In particular, this one for ages, it's my really impatient chakra. So I like to start from the ground up. I start from the root, but from the moment I start meditation, this one's just like, pick me. And I'm just feeling my third eye exploding. And I'm just like, wait your turn. I talk to them like, they're kids. But yeah, the sacral chakra is pretty quick to fire up too. I'm a very creative person. I consider myself very sensual, very feminine. So I didn't really think there was much in the sacral chakra that needed attention. How wrong was I? Yeah, my whole back pain that I've been dealing with for the last couple of years, that's cost me a lot in massages. That's abandonment wounding. Yeah. So please, anybody, if you feel like I can be of assistance with you, not just with sacral chakra wounding, but if you do have any pains and you're kind of wondering what is causing them, and can we fix them, please feel free to contact me. But yeah, look, the reason, to get back to what I was saying, the reason that it got so bad after my son's birthday was because the abandonment, they say the sins of the father then become the sins of the son. It's a biblical thing, and I used to misunderstand it, but I do understand it now. So what's happening is I'm seeing my sons experience abandonment now. Now, without going too deep into it, I was born very much into an egg carton family, and I was that egg that never fit into the carton, okay? And it's a really, really rigid egg carton family, okay? It's like, if you want to be part of this family, you got to sit in your slot. But I'm not an egg that sits in my slot. I'm outside of the carton and I want to be rolling around, I did a reading on this a while ago, and I think it's called Jesus is Funny. Yeah, it was actually Jesus that told me that about me, and that's what he likes about me, okay? He likes kids, right? I'm speaking in present tense, but that's okay. Time is, it's not really linear, but so Jesus loves kids, yeah? And I don't think he loved them because they're so serious, yeah? I experienced that from my family, and now on Saturday, it really brought it home that my sons experience it too, because my sons are completely outside of the carton, okay? So I have one, without getting too personal, one has been diagnosed. The other one, not yet. He's still too young, but I do see a diagnosis, very likely, in the future. It's just sometimes I had a chat about this with a girlfriend, actually, the day after his birthday, and said, who also has a neurodivergent child. And we were talking about how, it's funny that sometimes when you have a neurodivergent child, it literally dictates who you're going to have in your life, yeah? Because you can't have people around that are judgmental, yeah? You can't have people around who don't understand. My sons, they're not like some of the other kids in the family, and they do sadly get put in the too hard basket. And, it really, something really drove that home on Saturday. Yes, I'm getting a lump in my throat. I'm not going to cry on camera, but yeah, it was very hurtful. It's almost like, you know what, you can abandon me all you want, but please don't abandon my sons. That's like, it's a whole different level of pain when it's your kids. I didn't realize, I didn't make the connection, but yes, now I understand that seeing that on Saturday, it obviously, I don't know if it, maybe I should have thought about this before I press record, and now we're at 10 minutes. Okay. Jesus, can you give me the words? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. It's like my childhood repeating. Yeah. Thank you very much. And it's all just a little bit of history repeating. Okay. So yes, there you go. But we are here to break the cycle. And FYI, my kids are amazing, and many neurodivergent kids are actually. One in particular is Archangel Michael told me. He watches him like a hawk. He's watching him all day. Yeah, he absolutely adores. Probably the one who's most neurodivergent of the two of them. Michael absolutely adores him. Yeah. And also, I also want to say, kids know how you feel about them. I also want to say that. Yeah, I know I'm getting feisty. I can feel my energy arcing up, but they really do. And sometimes it's the children that people think, that kid's just wild and crazy. They wouldn't even notice any. They notice everything. Yeah. My older son in particular, he knows exactly what people think of him, and they don't have to tell him. He just knows. Yeah. Anyway, okay. 1, 2, 3. So what I want to do is just ask, I just want to pick 3 cards and ask, yes, sure, please, for my viewers, pick 3, please, and tell me what wounding they need to address or look into, please. 1, 2, 3. They might not all be for you, so please use your intuition as well, okay? Intuition is a feeling. So which one feels like it resonates for you? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Is that contract we're talking about? Well, this one's come out at the top as well. There's a throat chakra. But these are messy. Anxiety wants to come out. You know what? I'm not sure though. So, and I'm getting anxiety and lack. Crown. But you know what? It feels messy. And as I've said to you, when it feels messy, I can't do it. These ones feel clean. So I'll talk about these in a second. You know what? I'm going to come back to more cards. I can go as long as I like. It doesn't matter. This channel may be closing down soon. Contract. Okay, this has just reminded me about a soul contract that came about between 2 people, and now it's so random. I woke up. It's actually not random. It's going to seem random to you. I woke up this morning and somebody was singing. A masculine was singing in my ear, and he was singing. Yeah, here we go. Yes. Communication from a masculine. He didn't blow a trumpet, but yeah, he definitely was singing in my ear, and it was, hey there, little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could want. And then he proceeded to say, and this is, hand on my heart, the longest message I've ever had from an unseen voice. Okay, this was his soul speaking to me. I've had lots of messages delivered to me that way. As you know, I told you I have clairaudience, but this was so long. I still can't quite believe that he said all of this. Yeah, and I heard all of it. He said, I did the crime, now I'm doing the time. I'm only just doing the time. I couldn't do it before because I had too much to learn. And you couldn't know who I really was because you wouldn't have showed up. And I know who's talking to me. I know who you are. Okay. And now this was a contract that happened between 2 people, between 2 souls. Okay. Now this was me, but it's not just me. There'll be other feminines for whom this has happened, or roles reversed. Okay. I'm the feminine in my situation. Somebody did not see the reality of a particular person. So, this feminine thought a masculine was a divine masculine when actually he was distorted. Yeah. But he purported, and it rhymes, he purported to be a divine masculine, yeah? Now the situation was that this particular feminine, like Little Red Riding Hood, she always wanted to see the best in people, right? And that was sadly her weakness in this case. Yeah, she was blindfolded, okay? She didn't see, she just wanted to see the best in people, and what she saw in him was a potentiality, but not what the reality was, yeah? So we all have so many different potentialities, and she chose to focus on that. But the signs were there. They were everywhere. But she ignored all of them, yeah, because her nature is good, and she wanted to believe the best possible potentiality that she could see, right? So the contract was for her to be able to see now who the big bad wolves of the world are. And boy, does she. She doesn't just see them now, she smells them. Yeah, she sniffs them. She's turned into some kind of she-wolf. But, it was a contract. And it was a painful contract. And when this person came into her life, she thought, oh my goodness, this is, God has blessed me. This is what I've always asked for. She really did. She thought it was a fairy tale. It wasn't. It was a nightmare, but she had to go through it. She did, but so did he. And the reason why he was allowed to do it for so long and escape, get off scot-free, ostensibly, was because, and I've told you this before, you know, Archangel Michael in particular, who does deliver judgment to people, watched for a very, very long time, right? This particular masculine had to learn a lot of lessons, okay? Before judgment was, basically before the curtain was pulled. Sorry, I just saw the curtain being pulling and I'm getting distracted because something else just jumped into my mind and then jumped out again, and I feel like I need to say it. Oh, yes. I knew it. Okay, because, I said, okay, well, what is the time? Because he said, you know, I'm doing the time now. I said, what is the time? You know, as in what does the punishment consist of? And he started singing, well, since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. A path alone. I don't even know what it is. A Heartbreak Hotel. Yes, he started singing Heartbreak Hotel. I feel so lonely, baby. I feel so lonely, I could die. So that is the judgment, yeah? Heartbreak Hotel is just like a living hell, yeah? It's loneliness. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to live in a state of perpetual loneliness, yeah? But that is where he is at the moment. A lot of, I don't want to just say feminines or masculines, whoever is a person who had the blinkers on, yeah, who didn't see the other person's true colors because of your good nature, whoever you are, and who has continued to choose love, but now has discernment, yeah, which is what you didn't have before. That particular person, what on earth was I going to say? I'm getting really distracted. The contract is over. It's not what I was going to say. Oh, that's what's happening. I have something that I'm thinking of saying, and then they're like, nope, don't say that. And then I have to wait while they put the words in my head. Ah, dear, the contract is over. Okay, I did not know that until just now. Phew, all right, we are done. Contract is over. Giddy up. Okay, so what wounding? Some of you will need to heal your throat chakra. You need to speak your truth. That actually brings me back to something else related to this contract. Whoa, it's all coming back to me. Okay, so this masculine told another feminine. This masculine told another feminine all the things that he didn't tell the actual feminine that he loved. Yeah, what happened was it got so choked up he couldn't live with all these unexpressed words. So he expressed the words to the wrong person. And he's also paying for that, yeah? Please make sure you say what you mean and you say it to the right person. So this card is about, I'm getting honesty, I'm getting speak your truth to the right person. But also for some of you, you need to learn to speak up, yeah? So have a look at the throat chakra, if it calls you. But I'm going to ask for 2 more cards, please, Yeshua. 1, 2, 3. I didn't know this was going to be a long reading, by the way. Yeah, it is going to be long. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. Angel of Love. Why do we need to... Okay, well, you know, I'll look at the back just to confirm. Yeah, okay, thank you. That's what I was going to say. I love when that happens. Okay, Angel of Love, Angel of Balance. Yeah, some of you have been hurt so much by love, and that needs to come into balance, yeah? So you need to come into balance within yourself. That's hardly anything, that other readers haven't said. A lot of people say that. But in addition to that, your reward will be, this is all going to be balanced out because you are going to be brought somebody that is going to treat you the way you deserve, yeah? So that, it wouldn't be worth it, would it? You went through all of this, seeing the best in people, only to grow old alone. It's not going to happen that way, okay? 1 more, please. 1, 2, 3. So love, wounds, and speaking your truth. And healing from, this contract. There might have even been more than one. Yeah, love contracts that have caused you a lot of pain. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. Angel of Strength. Now, why are you giving me that? And we have the crown chakra as well. I don't want to rush this. And anxiety. Anxiety came up before, now it's come up again. Okay, I'm getting... Yeah, okay, I'm getting that... Because last night, Yeshua said to me that the crown chakra is very important. And it's one that I had overlooked, actually, for a long time. It's very important because when people start to come at you, you get a lot of power from having the right words to say, yeah? And you do need your strength, yeah? Because the more you start to ascend, the more people are going to attack you. Now, my channel has, I'd hardly say it's blown up. It hasn't, but you know, it is slowly growing, and I have started to notice people have started to attack me. And actually, Yeshua was talking about that to me last night, and how important the crown chakra is, because it is true. When someone attacks me, there's like this feeling of, I know exactly what to say to them, yeah? And he did say that was a crown chakra. But I'm not sure that, well... Why do we have anxiety, though, with the crown chakra? Come on, Yeshua, before this gets too long, please. What am I missing here? She's looking down, she's looking up. Okay. So, I'm getting any attempts that people make to make you feel like that. Yeah, see the body language? Oh, I don't know. She's even holding her chin. Oh, I'm doubting myself. I'm not sure. Just look up. Look up, yeah? When I say look up, I mean your crown chakra is the part of you that is connected to God, that's connected to source energy, yeah? Connect to that and have full faith that you can connect to that. And then it doesn't matter what anybody tries to do or say, because you will have the words. They will come to you because they're not really from you, right? Like just now, you know how someone just interrupted me and said that contract is over. I didn't know that. Okay, can we get one more? 1, 2, 3. I always do this, don't I? One more. I want to do one more. Maybe even the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, what else needs to be healed? Oh, yin yang, masculine and feminine. But again, yeah, I'm so glad. Oh, there he is. Boom. He was poking out, and there's the happy family. This is why sometimes I like it when the camera's actually on the cards, because you can see all these moments. Yeah. So I'll tell you how it fell out, okay? When I went to turn to the back, I saw that. And I know these cards. That's how it came out, yeah? I wouldn't lie with Jesus right here, okay? Go away. I'm concentrating, okay? I know straight away. I know that's how I went, oh, there he is. Yeah, because I'm talking to him right now. And the reason okay, so what I was going to say is, with this, yes, you need to balance your own masculine, feminine, but the energy I got was counterpart, because I did a reading the other day and someone whispered counterpart in my ear. And then just to confirm that, this is the happy family card, which is the fairy tale card, okay? So as I said to you not long ago, your reward for everything that you've been through and still not giving up on I don't want to say just giving up on love. I mean giving up on being a loving person, yeah? That is your reward. You will get your counterpart. The person who God says is for you, yeah? And that's only possible. You will only be... The only reason... I've just realized something. No, that's okay. Never mind. I thought there was another card. There is. There is another card. Am I losing my mind? No, there is. What are you? You're stuck. Something's stuck to this anxiety. Oh, that is crazy. Adjacent possibilities. Doors are actually going to be opening all over the place for you, right? But that anxiety is trying to cover it, yeah? People are trying to make you anxious so that you don't know. This is insane. So that you don't know that that's what's happening. Wow. Okay. I think I'm gonna... I don't even know how I knew there was a card underneath it. I mean, how would I have known, really, just from looking, how would I have known when it's sat like this? that there was a card underneath that. I was told. It's the only way. Sorry, I told you, I still get blown away by this stuff myself. Yeah, it blows me away all the time. Yeah, just seeing me being blown away in real time. I'm not going to try and pretend it doesn't blow me away. It does. Okay, thank you very much, Jesus, for that wonderful message. I will see you soon. And until I do, please look into whatever wounding you need to explore. Remember, we're always works in progress. We're always healing. And please find time to play. And don't sit in the egg carton container if you don't want to. Yeah.